Hi, Geminis. Welcome back to my channel here at Bobby's Girl Tarot 444. These are going to be a North Node messages here for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is messages on how to get to your destined path. This is your soul's purpose here. Why you are here, Gemini. Now, these aren't going to be for every single Gemini out there, depending on what placement in your chart here. Some of you need to check with some of the other of these readings that I'm doing here. So, and correlate what messages that you need to hear in order to help you get to your abundance, your luck, your soul's path, where your purpose is, fulfilling your needs, your desires. All right, learning through these experiences that come along your journey. All right, and maturing. It is what it is. It's why we're here. So let's get started. This is our soul school. This is the learning where we learn, our learning curve. God, I said that learning. I know it's on the card here, but I said learning curve, like someone trying to go around the curve, like taking a U-turn. Check with Taurus. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart. All right, so let's get started. This is what you can do to help you on your soul path, your north node and the destined path, where you get your luck and you get your abundance, okay? Also, developing your soul, evolving and growth, all right? And what karma do you need to work on at this time? So, Gemini, let's get into it, see what's going on, what you need to know to help you, okay? So, we have your assets here. So you are focused on assets here. That's where you're really good at. Some of you real estate is good for you. Also like working in department stores, you're very good salesmen, okay? Let's see, your second house focus on your values and your possessions here, the material world. The material girl, or whether you're a material girl or a material guy. Good at finances. Some of you are good at banking or investments here, or being good investors. Some of you be good at starting your own business in fashion or just the luxuries of life. This is selling makeup, selling perfume, selling skin products, things like that. Okay? Security, us being a security guard, working in law enforcement here. It's what you value, what you hold near and dear to your heart. Okay, so these are big things for you. On the wings of a snow white dove. I don't know what that means for somebody, but I heard that. Time. You guys don't have a lot of time. You're constantly busy. Like you've got too many irons in the fire over here, guys. All right, so this number 2 here, 211, 112, and those numbers can be significant for you. So I've got you down here is the character that you are embodying right now, Gemini, the beggar. This is somebody that, is either feels like that they're in that lack mentality. They're in the poorhouse, okay? They want pity, or they could be in some type of impoverished mindset, living by begging for money or gifts or homelessness, or whether you are or you feel like that, or you feel like that's where you're headed here. It's asking you to confront your empowerment at the level of physical survival, like you do these things to survive. So you're asking for money, you're asking for things because why? Uh, Maybe you'd go out and try and work on it to gain it for yourself, but you don't finish the task because you got a lot of things going on over here, okay? Awaken the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and your self-esteem, knowing your worth, right? And it's not something tangible here, okay? It's not that material. It's you. You can touch here. You can hug yourself. Some of you may need to hug yourself a little bit more. And that sounds kind of weird, but no, everyone deserves a hug, even yourself. All right, so I'm saying to let go of your dependence on others to the exclusion of effort, too. Depending on other people, too. That's that codependency. Like they need you to help house them, they need you to help pay their bills, They need you to buy things for them, right? Or them you, okay? Always feeling like, why? Hmm. Lose my breath, baby boy, make me lose my breath. Something with winter, being out in the cold or feeling cold natured. The courtesy, something with courtesy too, and being courteous to yourself, being courteous to others. You know, it's how you treat people, okay? You treat people the same way that you want to be treated. An invitation to these beautiful words here, what you say to yourself, like that I'm not good enough, or I'm never going to be able to do this. Those are negative qualities, things to say about yourself. So stay calm, show yourself some love, uh, the beauty from within, not what's on the outside. I see a lot of sunglasses and glamour and rings and makeup, and it's like those are all like fake things that you put on you. You are naturally beauty yourself, that you don't need all of that to show off your beauty, right? Joy, having adventure, having fun. You can have adventure and you can have fun without indulging into all those luxury possessions, right? So and being kind to yourself, because if you want other people to be kind to you, then be kind to yourself and show kindness to another individual. Okay, so that's what the things that you want, another person also wants. So that reflection here, you say, hi, how are you doing? Wow, your hair looks beautiful today. They don't use anything on their hair, but you know it looks beautiful. Maybe their hair isn't all dressed up and dolled up, right? But they're beautiful just the way they are. And you tell somebody they're beautiful, well, sure, that's going to make you feel good. You gave a compliment too. They may say something back to you, right? Kind words, an invitation. You're inviting those beautiful words in as you are putting them out there, right? The words you speak are an invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. The words that you speak, the energy that you put out there is what you're going to get back and how you're going to feel. It is what it is. Growth. You want to expand your consciousness and awareness here. Yeah, it's coming out of that materialistic world. You know, seeing things from, uh, it's like looking through the looking glass. Alice in the mirror. It's not about the 3D, the materialistic things. It's not about having $300,000 houses and $50,000 cars. Yes, those things are nice to have if you are able to afford them, right? But growth within yourself, for your soul, that's what it's asking you to do. Come out of this 3D world and see things from a higher perspective. Grow from your current situation. What can you learn from that? And apply that into your second house of assets here. Apply that knowledge to help you grow into something better. Maybe it is with real estate. Maybe it is selling products. Seeing things from a different point of view, that you don't have to be a beggar. You don't have to be in that energy. You don't have to talk negative about yourself because of the material. Surrender to stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale. Yeah. Waiting to exhale. Maybe you've seen that movie. Maybe it's of significance, Gemini. Exhale the tension that you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Yeah. Ground and center yourself. Let go of stress. Hey, easier said than done, right? You're like, you say let go of stress, but breathing exercises actually do help. And not projecting your stress onto another individual, vice versa. Tension. You feel tension, you start speaking ill words. That comes back to you. That stresses you out even more. How is that good for your health? It's not. This is about learning and expanding. And your worth. All right, so your karmic law, I'm adding these into, is number 11, Gemini. We have the law of patience and reward. Like I said, you start something, but you can't finish it. And so you can't finish it. So then you get upset, you get under stress. So then you start begging for something, right? Because you can't get this. So you start coming down and you're like, okay, well, then I'm in the poorhouse over here. I'm feeling like I got this. I'm in a impoverished mindset. You know, we're going to be out in the cold. We're going to be homeless. We're going to have to start asking for help and begging other people. You know, we're going to have to start speaking words out here for help. No, that's not the case here. See things from a higher perspective. Don't put those words in your head that you are going to be in despair. Okay. So karmic law 11, patience and reward. Be consistent in our karmic deeds. Not good living. It's not good living healthy for one day. So you live good one day, living high on the hog, right? And then sabotaging it the next day because of your way of thinking, the words that you're speaking, the stress that you feel under because you refuse to grow and expand your consciousness and awareness here. All right? Focus and persevere on your goals. Focus what you want and go for it. Don't half finish it. That's what it's saying here. You get started at something and then you will back away and then you get into this negative mindset where you feel like this is worst case scenario. But it's actually not. It's your mentality. It's in your head. It's your way of thinking, the words that you speak. Okay. All right, let's clear this up here. Wrap it up with some, excuse me, fortune cookies here. See what advice we can give you. These are just for fun, guys. All right. Tough and trying times. That one came out for Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aries too, or you could have Aries in your chart over here. All right, so we got property and commitment. Tough and trying times. Tough and trying times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. Now, whether these beggars are people around you and that are affecting you, or this is you, Gemini, as to what you're going through right now. Okay? Don't let negative people affect your way of thinking or affect your path towards your goals, your journey, where you're meant to go. Property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns at any transaction. You have security on here too. So whether you're worried about you're worried about security, you have concerns about that. Pay attention to what you're signing if you are getting into a new property purchase here. These deeds. Also be aware of dirty deeds, getting yourself into this beggar mindset. You know, overspending too much, more than you can actually afford, that will put you in a poorhouse. I got to give these messages, guys. I don't know where these are coming from, but somebody needs to hear these. All right, so assets are your focus. Assets are what you're good at, okay? You're a good salesman, you're a good seller. I mean, you could sell pretty much anything you wanted to. Speak it out there, you could sell it. Even if somebody didn't want to buy it, you could sell it to them. All right. And even if they kept telling you no, you would keep on keeping on until they said yes, right? So you're good at that. Watch contracts, though, as signing. Watch any deeds. Any transactions that you do that could get you your assets stuck, okay? All right, a commitment is indicated around love or business. Yeah, love or business. It will make you feel better, okay? So some of you may be getting into a commitment here, but it's saying watch what you were signing so it don't get you, it don't affect your assets. Because assets are a big part of your North Node, your destiny here. All right. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully these messages resonate. They're able to help you to get towards that North Node, that path of abundance, the soul path of why you're here, what you're meant to do while you're here. All right. If they did, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate all your love and support for my channel, Geminis. Thank you guys so much for all you do and who you are. And I hope this helps you. And good luck. Take care.